Most humans naturally avoid difficult conversations, and managers are no different. The most difficult conversations as a manager are usually those revolving around whether or not someone is the right fit for your team anymore. But that is why you're a manager. You're getting paid to have those difficult conversations. And so in today's episode, I want to give you two simple questions that you need to be asking if you want to make sure you're having the right conversations about talent on your team. Before we dive in, I do want to say that if you are a regular to this channel, welcome back. If you are new, my name is Matt Jertson. I'm a former Air Force instructor pilot and head of training and development at SpaceX. If you're looking for actionable advice on how you can better lead your team and build talent for your organization, this is the channel for you. Make sure to subscribe. So now when it comes to talking about talent, it's very easy, I did this as a manager, to kind of go along to get along, right? Unless some serious things are happening, it's really easy to say, I got my team, we're doing great, we're getting some good work done. But as a manager, your responsibility is to constantly be pushing the level of talent on your team so that you can better meet the needs of the organization. And of these two questions, the first one I actually got from learning about Netflix's history. Netflix, especially early on, was vicious about the kinds of talent that they would bring on their team and, most importantly, keep on their team. And so the way they framed this was they would tell managers, if so-and-so came to you, if this member of your team came to you and said, hey, boss, I've found a new job, would you fight for them? Would you try to change their mind? I think this is a really clarifying question if you really think about it. I want you right now, picture the members of your team coming to you and saying, hey, I just found a job. I just got a job offer. How do you feel? Are you relieved? Are you terrified? Are you excited? Are you sad? What is it? Would you fight for them? So that's the first question, is understanding, because that places a really clear line in the sand of, oh, I wouldn't fight for them. Maybe they're not the right fit for my team right now. But here's in my opinion, the most important question is the second question, is if you've said no, somebody comes to you, they say they found a new job, would you fight for them? If your answer is no, why? Why would you not fight for them? And I want you to this is the most important of these two questions, because it's really easy for us to say, no, they're not the right fit. No, we don't quite get along. No, I just don't think they match the culture here. Those are not acceptable answers. If you're answering in some kind of like hazy gut feeling sense of way, it doesn't mean you're wrong, but it means you're acting off of kind of your instinctual impulses. You don't have a logical reasoning for the things that they are doing wrong. And so you need to ask why you wouldn't fight for them. And this might be hard to find the answer to. You can go to your boss and kind of ask that, get their opinion. Hey, I'm not sure so-and-so is working out. What do you think? You could go to your peers and say like, hey, especially like your other customers, maybe within your organization. Hey, what do you think of so-and-so? How do they do on this project? That kind of thing. You can discreetly ask their peers, how are things working? Are you able to get along well? Are you able to get stuff done really well? Is there anything you wish would happen differently? So you can gather input from other people, but ultimately, this second question of why, you need to come up with discrete things that you say, they're not doing this correctly, or I wish they would act in this way. Break it down until you get behaviors that you think they would be a better fit if they changed. Once you have that, now you're ready for a conversation. Now you're ready to sit down with them and say, hey, I've noticed things aren't working out, or to me, from my opinion, things aren't quite working out. Here are some things I've observed. I would like to work on these. So these two questions aren't meant to make sure you're terminating someone. That's not the point. The point is to make it so that for every person on your team, you would fight for them. You should be able to answer yes to that question for every person on your team. If you answer no, you figure out why. Once you know why, you try to remedy it. If after 3 months, 6 months, 12 months, whatever it is, you can't remedy it and you continue to say, no, I wouldn't fight for them. Now we can maybe start talking with HR or something about maybe this isn't the right place for them. But early on, you have to ask these questions of yourself so that you know who on your team is doing what you need them to do, who isn't, why they're doing it, and try to fix it. If you ask these two questions, it pushes you through the, oh, things are going okay, to this is what great looks like. You deserve it. The members of your team deserve it. Certainly your organization deserves it. And that's how you make sure you're having the right difficult conversations. I hope you find these two questions helpful.